Hi Mara, this is my second extra credit project. This is my model lung here. I have a balloon inside of the top of a uh, bottle with some plastic around the bottom to keep the volume of, or the amount of air inside the bottle constant. And I can use this to describe the ventilation mechanics behind our breathing. So in this case, the balloon's going to be my lung, and the plastic at the bottom is going to be the diaphragm, moving up and down as it contracts and expands. And I couldn't really make I guess you could say this is the chest wall, but it's not going to be touching the lungs exactly. So maybe this is just an exaggerated pleural cavity that I have here. And we can say that the outside of the balloon is then the visceral pleura, and the inside of the bottle is the parietal pleura. So basically, from a stimulus from the medulla oblongata or the pons, that stimulus will come down and will cause the diaphragm to, let's say I'm starting up, it will cause the diaphragm to constrict, and it will move down, and the lungs will inflate because volume has increased. And so using Boyle's law, as volume increases, pressure decreases. And so because the intrapulmonary pressure of the lungs inside of here is then less than the atmospheric or the barometric pressure, air will flow into the lungs. So if we do it again, if I'm starting with no air in my lungs and the diaphragm constricts to expand, then air will flow in. And going the opposite way, if the impulse or the stimulus coming from the medulla oblongata or the pons stops, and the diaphragm then relaxes and moves upwards into its dome shape again, volume will decrease, so pressure will increase and will force the air out of the lungs, because now intrapulmonary pressure is greater than atmospheric pressure. This model doesn't show it, but there will also be the intercostal muscles that will be expanding and contracting to increase or decrease circumference, which will also have an effect on the volume and therefore the pressure of the lungs as well. And that's pretty much it. Thanks.